All right, good morning everybody. Josh here with Velo Gold. Wanted to go over a quick repair on this Rocky Mountain Instinct. Really cool carbon fiber dual suspension mountain bike. Now, customer brought it in for some other service, and we discovered that basically one of these little fastener posts, these sort of inset nuts, stripped out. This is threaded for M5 by 0.8. Instead of drilling this out and putting in helicoil, basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our XTR front derailleur and we're going to basically put this on our milling machine. We're going to open up these slots. Now the reason why we're going to go ahead and do both of these is because we're going to disassemble the rear end of this frame. Fixture this on our drill press, and we're going to go ahead and drill these out and then tap these for M6 by 1. I think this will be a really good repair, and I went ahead and just double checked, and we do have enough material in here to go ahead and do that. The size difference is not that great. So I think it'll be a good repair, and it'll be again, a larger fastener, so hopefully more durable. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble the rear end of this frame and then show you how we'll fixture this up and discuss the differences between the different types of taps that we have to use. Okay, I wanted to take a moment to talk drill sizes and taps. And why I've selected to not use, again in this case, helicoil. Basically this is the tap we're going to use, M5 by 1. We've got a basically a pointed and spiral tipped but straight flutes, 3 flutes. I believe this is made by AccuPro. I get these from like MSC Industrial. Great taps. They're really durable. I get a lot of life out of these. Now, the appropriate drill size for this is going to be a number 5. So I've gone ahead and dressed this and sharpened it. We're ready to go. We're not really removing much material from the interior of here. In fact, this is what we're looking at. Basically the inside of or the deepest cut section is actually going to be 1.66 inches or 0.166 inches, so 166 thou on an M5. Now the M6 is 198 thou. Now again, the drill size for the M5 is going to be 4.2 millimeters, and this is a 5 millimeter drill bit for the M6 tap. That leaves us with basically 0.8 millimeters, and of course on each side that's 0.4 millimeters. I think that's going to be plenty of room again for this next size larger tap. So let's talk setup real quick. Disassembled the rear end of this bike, and basically we've got this swing arm with the pivot or spindle for this located between these 2 V blocks and then elevated with parallels in our drill press vise, the old Palmgren drill press vise. So we're not going to worry too much about trying to stabilize this vise or bolt it down. We're just going to go ahead and do a light cut through here, and then we'll start our tap using the drill chuck, finish it by hand. We'll do that for both of these. So here's a slightly different view of our setup. So we've got the 2 V blocks basically just sandwiching the spindle for this swing arm. So again, pretty light drilling and tapping, so we didn't need this part to be extra rigid or anything. Holes came out perfect, tapped, perfect. Again, the reason why I went ahead and selected to do this setup like this is so that I knew that both of these holes would be drilled and tapped perfectly straight. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the milling machine and mill our little slots so that our new larger fasteners will fit. Okay, I had a few customers in, but now we're back at this project. We've got excuse me, we've got this XTR derailleur racked up on our milling vise. I've got one of my adjustable parallels over here. This setup is not 100%. It's pretty damn close. I mean, I'd be willing to bet that we're within just 2 or 3 thou. I'm not going to use a test indicator to check this or anything. We're basically just going to open up these 2 little slots here. Now we are using our 1/4 inch Lakeshore Carbide 3 flute end mill. This is basically a finisher. We really love these things. So I'm going to turn the camera off, go ahead and slot these out, and then I'll show you the results. Alright, so that went by pretty quickly. Again, not a big deal, just a light little cut to remove some material on these 2 little slots so our new fasteners fit in. Really nice and smooth finish though. Again, we love these Lakeshore Carbide. I guess they're called high helical end mills. Or actually, this one's one of the, let me focus on that, one of the variable helix end mills. Alright, we're going to go ahead and rack this thing up and see how she goes. Alright, so we got this guy back together. Super clean. Those threads are really nice. We went ahead and replaced the original fasteners, of course, with some nice stainless steel Torx head fasteners, T25s. We've got them set at 9 Newton meters and they feel super solid. So another nice little repair on a Tuesday.